morning. Well, it's 11:08. It still counts. I don't know if I did episode 4 of And Just Like That. I thought I did. I may not have. But we're going to move on with episodes 5 and 6. Because 4 wasn't that interesting, no way. The heifer got ready to sell her house. So we open with Carrie showing Seema her apartment. It's interesting, we've never seen her hallway. Have we? I can't remember. I love that floral wallpaper she has, though. This heifer's heaving and hobbling. Seema said, you need to see somebody. Fortunately, Seema's able to get her to go to the doctor. So Carrie has a deformed hip that she gotta have shaved down. I'm surprised it ain't from all them years of wearing heels and chasing big. And running from Aiden. Wow, if you had married Aiden, you'd have a live husband. Now all you have is this sorry spinoff. So now we're at brunch and Miranda's like, oh, this calls for champagne. How about a better wig? Could we get that going? Meanwhile, with Charlotte's daughter has now changed their name to Rock and put it out on a TikTok that Charlotte missed. And Charlotte's like, I wish I had known. You put out a lot of TikToks. Let me know which ones is important. Girl, as an actress, how were you able to rap something that lame? That lame. Oh, God. Ain't nothing wrong with whatever gender you want to be, but don't be talentless. Talentless I can't take, and that was talentless. Oh, God. At Miranda's house, she giving the girlfriend his tube socks and extra. Jesus. Oh. But then the girlfriend sees that Miranda got a how to stop drinking book. And Miranda's like, I didn't order this. And the daughter's like, sure you didn't. So at the hospital while we checking Carrie, and Miranda let her know that Charlotte sent her a book about quitting drinking. Miranda's like, the girl couldn't even tell me she sent the book like a woman. And Carrie says, so you don't think you need to quit like a woman? She said, nah, she need to get her stick out the ass like a woman. Woman to woman. I gotta give Carrie props for her post-op snack. The idea of a Diet Peach Snapple, I just get a peach Snapple, and a payday does sound good. I ain't had a payday in a minute. I don't buy chocolate bars anymore. Maybe I'll order some off Amazon, one of them little fun packs. So it's post-surgery and we getting Carrie over to the potty to pee. Miranda takes Shay's call while SJP is peeing, but she's like, I don't want to see that heifer right now, even though she bringing dinner. Tell her I'm asleep. And you know Miranda is happy enough to run interference. She's like, I've been trying to munch on that mom for a minute. So as SJP pees, Miranda finally gets the date with Shay she's been wanting. They're downstairs eating that food. And it's so interesting to see Miranda, who's usually so forceful, be so timid as she approaches Shay. She's like, do I really want a lesbian? Girl, come on. We've been waiting for this for over a decade. You, Missy, and Queen been in the closet so long, y'all got squatters' rights. And I do mean squat. And Shay starts telling her about living out loud and how not being an out and proud lesbian was causing her IBS. And Miranda said, I've been feeling trapped too. I'm tired of my coot, and I'm ready to get some cooch. So we get Carrie home, and she's doing her podcast high as a kite. I've been there, and brings up the story about how Samantha pulled her diaphragm out. And everybody's like, oh, you just telling her business. I mean, how many Samantha Jones are there? And also, it's woman to woman, like a woman. So what's the big deal? Do bodies count if they're women? Does that count as a body, somebody helping you pull your diaphragm out? So Charlotte tells Carrie, you should probably let Samantha know that you told everybody she was playing in your snatch. Carrie said, look, my vagina, my story. I'm going to err on the side of Carrie with this one. You're a pussy, you're pros. Goodness, down at the school, we got Charlotte and Harry, and they asking, why has Rose become Rock? Child, Just be happy the heifer ain't pregnant. Just as long let her call herself whatever she wants to call herself. Just be happy she ain't pregnant. They still like, well, you let her change her name without informing us. The heifer told you on TikTok. Oh my God, you know now. Like, why are you upset? You really need to be upset with yourselves because you weren't paying enough attention. That's who you need to be mad at. Don't be mad at the school. The school ain't done shit. That girl living with you, pay attention. Pay attention. Listen. And you might learn something. Charlotte and Harry tucked their tails between their legs and head home, realizing they didn't know their child as well as they thought. Meanwhile, across town, Miranda's desperately calling herself Rambo as Shay drops by Carrie's. Girl Miranda ran into that bathroom. Do I look okay? How's my gray? It's terrible, Miranda. It's terrible. Just like your marriage to Steve. It's really sad you fucked over Steve in all of this. Steve could have been happy with me. He wouldn't have hearing loss because I wouldn't have been yelling at him for the past 15 years. But you know, everybody makes their choices. So Shay brought by a mic and some tequila for Carrie, but she offers Rambo a shot too. My goodness. Oh, Lord. I mean, who's the bottom? I'm looking at these two. Who's the bottom? Miranda is not the freaking cheerleader. Oh, if you weren't in such a hurry, I'd ask you to shotgun me again. Really? Really? So we at Sweet Valley High now, and you with the quarterback. Actually, no, that's a running back. Yep. Oh my God. I see why I haven't been in a rush to do this show. It's shit. Actually, no, shit is functional and you feel good after you've taken one. This is cramps. It's just uncomfortable. Oh my God. The look on Miranda's face when she finally gets to be her lesbian authentic self. I can't. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Is anybody enjoying this anymore? The first episodes were cute. The first two was cute. Child, once Big died, so did the series. Meanwhile, Carrie has been hearing all of the commotion in the kitchen and now it's calmed down to some heavy breathing. And she's like, Miranda? Girl, don't mess up her gasm. You know she ain't been fucking in a minute. Let her get this. She need it. Oh, Lord, Carrie look up and looks in the mirror and sees her getting her hump on. So Carrie tried to get to pee on her own while all we can hear are the lesbians moan. I see why Samantha did not want to be a part of this. I see why. This is like sisters. What the hell is Miranda? What is Miranda doing? What is that? Is that a lesbian orgasm? Because this ain't it. Oh, God. But now Carrie is pissed. What are you doing? What are you doing taking shots in the afternoon? What are you doing with Shay? What are you doing? You're hurting me. I mean, also realize your friend just had a lesbian awakening. Okay, you a little pissy. You've been a little pissy before. You'll be a little pissy once more. My apartment reeks of pot and heifer. You done smoked on this show before. We all going through. Calm down. So Carrie tells her, well, it looks like you do have a drinking problem. And Miranda finally says, well, look, I'm just miserable in my marriage. I'm sick of schlong. I'm pining for puss. I could have told you that. She said, look, I can get my drinking under control, but my love of puss, I think that's here to stay, baby. I don't want to quit that. I can put the booze down, but I'm picking the boobs up. So now Carrie messages Samantha and tells her, your name came up on the podcast. And she says, oh, that's one of my finest hours. I thought y'all weren't speaking. Not speaking means I'm going to look at that and be like, okay. Oh, Lord. Meanwhile, across town, Miranda's quitting drinking. She also quit being funny and interesting. Okay, Carrie's physical therapist is cute. Because I'm sorry, she ain't going to start dating him. You don't go from Mr. Big to a tenderoni. I'm going to need plausibility. This is bad. Ah! 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 You going to pay out of pocket? Girl. That is desperate. Not out of pocket. I can see getting claims on the line, but you gonna pay out of pocket? Girl, I guess. Well, let's get to the next shitty episode. Oh, I don't even want to finish this. It's like Ryan Murphy did it. Started off so strong, and it's ending with a whimper.